I go like I was here and I was like, oh man, Boston is so hot. Like, no, you're not in Boston yet. All right, so they gave me 20 minutes. I told them I might take 22 or 23, I don't know. But it's really an exciting time to be here, and I want to tell you guys that that Super Saturday weekend is a really big deal. It's kind of, to me, a bigger deal than Summit in many respects because we reach more people. It's a chance for us to get a big, very important message out, particularly as we go into what is a more difficult time of the year, as we go into October, November, and December. And it's a very easy time of the year for it to be overlooked. Now, by overlooked, the opportunity of coaching is easily overlooked, and in fact, fitness and healthy choices in general are easily overlooked right now. So let me just get a little feel for what's going on here. Is everybody a coach in here? Is there any? Raise your hand if you're not a coach. Okay, not a coach. And are you here? You got dragged here, or are you here? Dragged? Who was dragged here? Dragged here. Got it. And is that because you're going someplace cool afterwards? You're like, kind of wrap it up, dude. Come on, we're going to Chili's. I'm coming too. Love Chili's. They have the onion loaf. That's an onion loaf place, right?
Yeah.
They don't have an onion loaf? Chili's. Get out of here. Bennigan's. That's an onion loaf.
Yeah.
Outback has a...
Blooming onion.
You shouldn't know that. All right. So most of you are coaches, and I apologize to the people who aren't coaches, but you're going to want to be a coach after this, or I want you to know that I want you to be a coach, because I need you to be a coach, because I have a dream. I have a dream with this business that is a really big deal. I got a vision for this business, and it couldn't have been this 2 years ago. Really couldn't have been this a year ago because we didn't have Beachbody on demand. But we saw what we could do when we started this business 20 years ago. John Congdon and I, when we were talking to prospective investors, they would ask us, who needs you got gyms all over the place right now. There are over 200,000 gyms across the world. And I think it's $86 billion a year business across the world. It's about a $30 billion a year business in North America. So who needs another gym serving all the, if they're serving all these people? And I said to the prospective investors at that time, I said, look, whoever, first off, I don't go to the gym. I've been a member of many gyms, but I don't go to the gym. I'll join them. But the average gym member lives, on average, 4 miles away from their gym. Now that's an average statistic. Now they're not living on a highway, so it's not 4 minutes. It's not like 60, I'm there. That's a good 10, 15 minutes, find a parking spot, get dressed, figure it out, okay? Nothing wrong with the gym, it's great if you've got the time to do it. But there's also been studies that show that if you want to influence behavior, particularly in weight loss, there's this thing called propinquity. Propinquity is sort of a synonym for proximity. That if your fitness and if your weight loss tools are not within, if you can't see them, if they're not in your house, you are much less likely to fail if you want to lose weight. That's why so many people fail with the New Year's resolution. They go out and they join the gym, they go out and buy the special food, and then they run through the special food, or they don't drive by the gym, it's not in the house, and they just fall off the wagon. We are on the other side of that equation because we are in the house now thanks to Beachbody On Demand. And I have this vision, and what I said to the prospective investors was, whoever succeeds at making the home as gratifying and effective as a place to work out and get in shape and lose weight as the gym that's 4 miles away is going to create billions of dollars of market value. And that's what we have the opportunity to do. My dream, my vision for this, when I wake up, I want to have Beachbody On Demand If anybody's not familiar with that, it's kind of like, think of it as like a Netflix of fitness or a Facebook of fitness, as it were. I want to have Beachbody on demand in every home. Not just 10 million, that's what's on my wall at the office, but I want it in every home. I want Shakeology in every home. I want daily sunshine in front of every kid at snack time instead of the other options that we give them because they just won't eat the stuff. I know my mom would have given me daily sunshine if it would have been there. Instead, she gave me a stack of Oreos. Thanks, Mom. Literally, I was like, can I have a fifth Oreo? What's wrong with me? But, you know, and I still would eat that way if I weren't running this company. That's actually one of the benefits of running this company, is you guys put pressure on me. I wouldn't be working out regularly if I weren't running this company. So here we are going into October, November, and December, and it is like the worst possible time for you to think you're going to grow a big fitness business and make a lot of money. It is like the worst time. If you're going to start a gym, you wouldn't want to necessarily start it right now. Oh, but would you? You actually would want to start it right now. Why? Because when January 1st rolls around, you need everybody to know about your new gym. They need to know about it. So that's what now is. So if I have this dream to have every house have Beachbody on demand, and to be drinking this daily dose of nutrition and phytonutrients and proteins. I had a meeting with a guy the other day who's going to join our team of scientists that help us formulate and manage the quality of our shakes. And he was saying, you know, you guys were the first. And he was coming from another company that does protein shakes. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you were the first to put the word phytonutrient and superfood on a shake that also had protein, that also had healthy omegas and fiber. Like, you know, I don't know why you thought you could do it, but you were the first, and I want to work with an innovator. That was pretty cool to hear. Well, I want to have that shake in every house, but I can't do it by myself. I can't do it through direct marketing. We had an incredible success, billions of dollars of sales through infomercial marketing and short-form commercials and social media, and we still do pretty well with that, but it's nowhere nearly as effective as it is by combining it with peer support and accountability. That when somebody, they might see something on TV, and they're like, oh, that's neat, I might get around to ordering that someday, or they might Google search it. But when they see somebody walk up to them who used to be 40 pounds heavier, and they go, what did you do? I haven't seen you for 90 days. What happened to you? And they're like, I did this thing, P90X. I did a few rounds of this thing, Shift Shot. It's that peer support which changes the whole game. So while there's 200,000 gyms in the world, and the timing of starting a fitness business and being at the epicenter of trying to put a health and fitness center in every home in the world might not be ideal on the outside. Let me tell you something. On the inside here where we are, the timing is absolutely perfect if you look at this from the perspective of starting a business. Regardless of whether, now, here's the way I look at it, okay? I look at it that right now, this weekend, I am starting in this business. Amazon has a great saying, it's always day one. That's an Amazon saying, and clearly they operate that way because they're innovating about as fast as anybody in the world. We want to be innovating faster than anybody in the world of health and fitness. And some of the things that you're going to hear about today are going to blow your mind. It's going to be super exciting to you, and there's even stuff that you're not going to hear that in a week or two you're going to hear about that's going to be double super exciting. So, like, but what are you going to do with it? That's the question. And like, you know, when I said to Jessica and Brian when I came in, I was like, they said, you only got 20 minutes to talk. And I was like, well, they're going to see a video, they're going to learn all this stuff, and you guys are going to talk about success stories. The last thing you want is for me to be talking more about the same stuff you just talked about. But I do want to just set the stage. That's the important thing here, is that, and I did this in my little Instagram story, it's so critical that you guys, the ones who show up here, understand the opportunity that's standing in front of you, because it's really hard and it's really huge. This is a massive opportunity, bigger than any other opportunity, I believe, certainly in network marketing, and probably from an entrepreneurial perspective, a bigger opportunity than anything else that you can do for, I don't know, the price of a challenge pack. It's 160 bucks, right? So 160 bucks to get to be a coach for free. If I want to get Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology and Daily Sunshine in every home in the world, I think I need at least 2 million coaches to get there. Well, here it is, day one for me. Pull into Jacksonville, park my plane. It's not mine. I borrowed it. Here, I pulled into Jacksonville. I'm going to start it here. Let me get this. Let me see who shows up and wants to do it with me. Because I need 2 million people. Now, good news is, across North America, we have about 350,000 of us. Of the 350,000, there's like this band at the top of about, I call it 25,000 who really get it, who are in this to try to make a difference, who aren't just what we call discount coaches. And of that 25,000, there's 14,000 or so who are diamond rank and above. Now, let me tell you something interesting. Of the 14,000 who are diamond rank above, and I'm talking in round numbers, we've had a tough couple of years as a business. We've been attacked by other companies who have what I would call gimmicks that are kind of sad because people are going to go in and they're going to rotate out really fast. Happens all the time. We've been in this business 10 years, so we've had people sort of go, ooh, shiny thing, people making a lot of money in 2 months, and then it just keeps happening, and then those things fall because they can't sustain it, or it's based on a premise that people don't go for the long term. We've been in this transition from the DVD model, which was marketed one way with challenge packs, to this Beachbody On Demand digital model, which is marketed a different way. So we've been in this bit of turbulence. But within this turbulence, there's these 3,800 people in that band of 14,000 who are making more money now than they did a year ago at this time. Which we look at these statistics to say, because we want to check, make sure we're marketing or doing the right thing. So we look at these 3,800 people, and what are they doing that's better than the rest of the 350,000? And more importantly, what are those 3,800 people doing that's better than the rest of that 14,000? Why are the third of the coaches making more money this year when, after a difficult attack from other network marketing companies, more classic MLMs, or just the difficulty in transitioning to the digital model? And that made it difficult. Some people haven't figured out how to represent that to people versus selling just a 21-day fix or a core to force type of program. Like, what are they doing? Very clear what they're doing. Those 3,800 people are always in a program. Okay, that's one thing we did. We did all these surveys. The 3,800 people who are really crushing this are always in a program. We call that being proof the product works. We didn't know when we created these things, the vital behaviors, that it would represent so clearly in the financial data. Be in a program. They're also always inviting to a program, but not just a program. They've actually got 3 layers of invitation that they're doing. One layer is to the next program. So for instance, you could be inviting right now there's many people getting ready for 80-Day Obsession, which is a program that comes out in January. Many people are doing a thing called Prepare to Get Obsessed. So they're doing 21-Day Fix, and then 21-Day Fix Extreme, and then I think Hammer and Chisel, and then I think they're ready for it, something like that. But so they're always in a program. They might be preparing so they invite to a program, invite to a free week, a trial type of program. Just so happens, on October 3rd, you're going to be able to sell this new thing that is a part of the entire ecosystem of Beachbody called Clean Week. So you can have that. If those people aren't ready to step up to a full program, they can go into Clean Week, which is going to be available for free on what we call outside the paywall of Beachbody On Demand. All they got to do is buy the sampler pack of Shakeology so they can have that experience, see how good it feels to be regular, have energy without more caffeine, start to see some weight come off, and then you step them up to the next big program that you're always inviting to. And then there's a third layer that they're inviting to, and that is be your own boss. Be a part of the 2 million. help us get Beachbody On Demand, Shakeology, and Daily Sunshine, or whatever the collection of products are. We have 3-day refresh, ultimate reset, Beachbody Performance. I often hear people say, God, why don't we have more products? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Like, I don't want to create a vitamin barn here. I want this to be the things that people need in order to achieve their goals, to lead healthy, fulfilling lives. So we're always developing new stuff, but we got plenty of stuff to help. We have plenty of things that have proven to help people lower their cholesterol, like the Ultimate Reset, help people lose 3 to 5 pounds in 3 days, like a 3-day refresh. And now we're going to have Clean Week coming out October 3rd. We're going to have the opportunity to help kids with this new partner program called Double Time that you'll hear about today. Super exciting, coming in November. Like, we are like the messengers of health and fitness in a way that's never been done. So I look at like the business and I think about, these 3,800 special people who have just innovated their way. And what's the other thing that they're doing? They are sharing their story. They're on Instagram stories. They're on Facebook Live. They're posting, not just selling when they're posting, but they're sharing themselves. This is why you guys are so special. This is why I need you guys to become coaches. I don't need you to be super fit to become coaches. I don't need the people who you're talking to be super fit to be coaches. I don't need them to be extroverts. I don't care if they're introverts. I just need them to care. I need them to have hearts. I need them to want to help us solve this thing called obesity that is undermining self-esteem and lifestyle. There's this other thing called lifestyle disease. What a drag that we as a species have allowed a thing called lifestyle disease, which is high cholesterol and hypertension and heart disease and type 2 diabetes. These are things called lifestyle disease. 1 in 3 adults over the age of 40 are pre-diabetic. Every time one of those people clicks over to full-on type 2 diabetes, that's another $10,000 a year gets sucked out of the healthcare system. We got a healthcare problem. Imagine what's going to happen when those 1 in 3 adults, if they don't get their act together and start to live healthier, more disciplined lives around exercise, which helps with avoid type 2 diabetes, and of course diet. As we expand what we do, as we continue to improve our supplements, as we manage the quality of Shakeology and Daily Sunshine, so that finally we're teaching our kids early about nutrition. Imagine how much better shape we'd all be in if our parents had brought health and fitness into the household the way you guys are doing. That's why I'm saying we're not looking for hard bodies. That's not the 2 million people that I want. I want people who believe that it's important that our kids have at least the same lifespan that we have at least the same quality of life that we have. And we're the first generation ever that our kids have a shorter life expectancy than us. What kind of job are we doing as parents if we could let that happen? Well, I say, not on my watch. And I think you should have that same reaction. I think right here in Jacksonville, as we start this new company of ours called Team Beachbody, and we kick it off with this Super Saturday weekend, we reinvigorate ourselves and we think, all right, I'm starting this now. I'm not judging by what happened before now. We got this thing, Beachbody On Demand, with over 700 programs on it, over 100 fixate recipes, a new one-week program Megan will talk about called Clean Week to help people learn about this program, learn about what a lifestyle that includes healthy diet choices and a half-hour a day of fitness. Can they fit that into their life without being miserable? They're going to see that they can. That's our job, to get the word out there. The more people we help get that word out there, we show how convenient it is. It happens right in your living room, can happen around your smartphone or your iPad or your laptop. It can happen even if you go on vacation, and you're just going to feel good. You're going to feel better about yourself. Imagine if people feel better about themselves and are kinder with themselves, how much kinder they're going to be with each other. And a lot of these problems, a lot of this, like right now you watch the news, now you got one thing with weather, but then you watch the news and you're like, man, people really hate each other now. Like, what's happening? Like, what, we're calling people names in other countries. Like, it's just crazy. Well, maybe if we're just kinder to ourselves for a minute, consistently, we might be kinder with each other. And as our communities get kinder with each other, our community is going to be kinder with other communities. And that's going to happen with other states. And that's going to happen with other countries. Everybody's going to get happy because of Beachbody on Demand. And Shakeology. And Daily Sunshine. You're going to be the parents that are going to be bragging. Now, my kids drinking Daily Sunshine. People are going to be like, that's too expensive. Like, no, it's not too expensive. A fruit roll-up is crap, and I shouldn't be feeding it to my kid because it's not health food. We have gotten out of balance. People look at Shakeology and they look at Daily Sunshine and they go, that's too expensive. I know what it costs to create these things, and it's unbelievable to me when I see people do, like I see other companies do side-by-side comparisons, and they're like, ours is just $1 a serving, compared to Shakeology at $5 a serving. And I'm like, I don't want to even get close to $1 a serving thing. Or I'll see this, because I just know what's got to be in there. Like, it's got to be sawdust or something. And I mean, literally, I know what it costs to create these things, and there's more than $1 of great whole food nutrition cost of goods before we even grind it up into a powder, make it taste good, make sure there's no artificial preservatives, colorings, all that stuff. Like, it's hard to make a product that's that good, and it's expensive, and I know that I need at least one meal of the day that I have control of, that I know is going to be the good stuff for me. And I want to give my kids one meal a day, at least, that I know I have control of, that's going to be good for them, and it's not going to contribute to whatever other sickness and pollution and toxification that's in the air or in the water or in their school food. One meal a day. That's what I'm proud of. I give them that shake like I'm handing them a Gucci bag. Here, I'm going to make a purse out of my Daily Sunshine bag. So that's what we do. And I need 2 million people like you with big hearts and resiliency and vigilance who are a little bit angry about the way things are, that you think about this from the perspective of an opportunity for you. It is a multi-billion-dollar, now let's think about it for a second. 266, I'm way over my time, aren't I? Yeah, I am.
22 right now.
I got 2 minutes?
No, you're at 22.
22? All right, well, I'll try to stick the landing. Because I want you to have time to talk, and everybody's here like, Chili's. What was I saying then? I was just saying something.
260 million.
You gotta have, if I'm gonna get to 2 million, no, here's the thing. It is gonna be hard. That's the thing. And I'm telling you from my perspective, if you would understand the criticism, even within my own company, because I got people coming that will hire them in, interview them, they join the company, and you know, they're used to being with companies where profit is first. They're used to being in companies where a mission statement is a thing you wink when you say, we're going to help people. Our mission statement is help people achieve their goals so they'll lead healthy, fulfilling lives. That's what they do in most companies. They do it with a wink. Now look, we want to make a profit. We want it to be solvent. We want it to be a good opportunity for the employees. We need to make enough revenue so that we can split the revenue with you guys. So it's got to be a business. Nothing wrong with business, particularly a business that's helping people. But I've got people at the company that some people, the body rejects the new organ because they don't get it. That we want to make decisions, not about the bottom line. We need to make decisions that are, particularly Daily Sunshine is a good example. There were fights in the hallway about this product. They were like, nobody's going to buy it, it's too expensive. And I said, it's the same argument as Shakeology, because I know what all the other options are for kids and shakes, and their sugar. Look at the first ingredients. Look at the coloring that they've got. I want my kid to have something that it's not GMO, it doesn't have artificial colorings and flavors, but I don't want to have to mix it up into a big serving like I have to do with Shakeology. It's got to be small enough so that he'll get the whole dose of nutrition. Serving of fruits and vegetables, healthy fats, protein, fiber. It's not easy to get it in his mouth unless it's fried. So I need something that he'll drink every day. The fights in the hallway, it's too expensive. I'm like, no, I need one thing that's going to help this kid lead a healthy, fulfilling life, because the rest of the world around him is going to have cupcake day and pizza day, and it's going to be somebody's birthday every day, and he's going to have all these toxins that he's consuming, and we need to be the ones that put our foot down and say, this one thing, this is the one thing. That's our job as a company. We don't do everything. We don't sell everything to everybody. But we want to be the company that when we put a nutrition product out, when we put a fitness product out, and when we say you can get accountability and peer support for free, as long as you're a part of the overall ecosystem, we want people to be able to count on that. To be able to count on that, I need people with heart. But you got to know it's going to be hard. I deal with this criticism from within the company, and I got to reconcile that every time. I got to hold strong my North Star, my vision. And my vision isn't like some grandiose, aren't I awesome, what a hero. No, this is a big business opportunity for me. Way bigger than I ever thought was possible. I never thought I could get DVDs in every household. Here's your DVD, thank you for buying. I hope you break the seal. But now I have the opportunity where people come in, they buy a challenge pack, they drink their Shakeology, and we can see, do they use the programs? Can we suggest a different program for them? How can we help them? Can we give you the feedback? We send these emails out. You have all these members who are in Beachbody On Demand, but they're not drinking the shake. The gym is not helping them solve. Anybody walk into a gym and ever have somebody pull you aside and go, can I talk to you about nutrition for a second? Because I'd like to No, you walk in and you walk out and you don't talk to a single person unless they try to pick you up. It doesn't happen to me. But just saying, it happened. So that's what the opportunity is. But you got to look at this like an entrepreneur. If we're starting today, if we're going to do something big, like big, think bigger for yourself. I'm thinking bigger for me. And it's not about lifestyle. Like, what I love to do is this company and the Beachbody Foundation, we get to write like 6-figure checks to charities and do big things. I want to do more of that. I want you to be able to do that. You might be like, I'm not that money motivated. I'll be cool. No. We have such a big opportunity here that it's okay. You live your lifestyle. But make so much money that you can give it away to people who need it. Because there's a lot of people who need it. We can do so many really cool things with this opportunity that affects, in North America, 266 million people who are overweight or obese. I don't care that the gym business is already a $30 billion business, because they're only helping about 60 million people. That's North America. 60 million people in North America, but 266 million people are overweight or obese. The average person who goes to a gym goes, I think it's like 1-2 days a week or something like that. They need to work out 4 days a week. 5 days a week, maybe. If they get into a program, they'll do six days a week. This is our opportunity, guys. So as you watch this video today, as you listen to Megan talk, think about innovation. Think about the 4 things that I said, or was it 3, that you're going to do a program. Commit to that thing. Drink the shake. Whether it's Shakeology or Daily Sunshine, be a part of the proof that this product works. Share your story and constantly be inviting. Now we have another vital behavior, which is recognition. And I think that's a part of the invitation process, actually. Because how many people have started a program, nobody cares if you start running or that you started lifting. Like, they're not going to be like, hey, good for you. Or not consistently. Like, I ran an entire week, or I did an entire week of core de force. Nobody's acknowledging you. We acknowledge. That's the peer support. That's the accountability. That's what's so special here. And it's so difficult to package and get people to get it. But as I read about Amazon and I read about technology companies and so many opportunities getting marginalized by technology, it gets me really excited that this is one opportunity that I don't think will ever be marginalized by technology, because it's too easy to ignore a text. It's too easy to ignore some automated app that's telling me to stand up and walk around. It's too easy. The Fitbit, I don't feel like standing up. I'm done. I'm in a meeting. But if Jessica calls me up on a Friday and says, I just checked the challenge tracker out and I haven't seen you all week. What's up with that? I'm like, I must be in a bad cell right here because I can hardly hear what you're saying. And she's like, no, I hear you just fine. So that's what's great. The human element, peer support, people helping people get healthy, help each other get over that hump of wanting to go to Chili's and just eat that whole onion loaf versus just a piece of it. It's still okay to enjoy life, but all I'm saying is make the home the center of health and fitness. Make the bad stuff out there, the other choices that you want to do every once in a while, make them out there for people. Let's teach people it's okay for it to be a treat out there. But inside the house, like we protect our wealth, let's protect our health. That's what coaches do. That's what Beachbody On Demand does. That's what Shakeology does. So you've got that, oh, I've got my sweet tooth. Boom, grab a scoop, make something up. You've got a bunch of different recipes. You can make little chocolates out of them. You can have just a shake with some peanut butter in it. Oh, so good. That's what we do, and that's what you can do. The opportunity is worth billions of dollars, and the only people who are going to reap their piece of it are the people who can get over the fact that for the next 3 months, it's going to be tough. But you know who? When January 1st rolls around, and people are like, I got to lose some weight. You know, I've been ignoring this all the time because I've been wearing sweaters and I've been watching football. And when they start to come around, as they always do every January 1st, they're going to think about that crazy lady who kept doing the workouts and talking about her shakes all October, November, and December. Or that crazy guy who kept doing push-up challenges and kept Instagram storying how he can do pull-ups and how much fun it is to do Clean Week and bring people into the program or do double time with his kids. They'll be like, I'm going to do it with that guy because he did it when nobody else was doing it. October, November, and December. This is our opportunity. This is our investment. If we were starting a new gym right now, we would be bringing people in. We have a big banner, grand opening, so that January 1st comes around, and we know they're going to sign up in droves. They already know that we exist. But we got to do the work now. And then we got to do the work all the time. So I'm going to keep doing the work all the time. You're going to keep doing the work all the time. And so if I got 350,000 or so coaches now, I need to get to 2 million. Can you help me get to 2 million? I'd like your help. Okay, so now let's get to the nitty-gritty. So that's sort of a broad overview. We're going to be excited about it. We're going to have courage about it. And a big part of that is bringing it all together with health and nutrition and peer support. And you guys are the peer support. But the good news is we're going to make it a little bit easier starting October 3rd. Starting October 3rd, we launch Clean Week, and that's when it'll be available for the sampler kit that comes with it. You get that information. That'll be available on October 3rd, so you might schedule your first Clean Week group to be like October 10th or something, or however you want to, whatever sort of tempo you want to do. And then when people get into it, by the way, we're going to have a surge on October 3rd that we're going to have coaches on to talk about how are they using Clean Week, how do they intend to use Clean Week to build groups, to get people started. So what you do is you bring them in for a few days, and then you start to bring them into the next program so they convert to the full enchilada, okay? But don't listen to me talk about it. Let's get the background of the creator of Clean Week herself and the winner of the 20s reality competition to be the next Beachbody Super Trainer, Megan Daly.